Friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today I want to talk about some of the changes that I think that we're going to see in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes based on just the first two episodes of the Book of Boba Fett. Now, I've got to say that there's a ton potentially still coming from this series. I think that is hands down, we're going to see a Galactic Legends style character in the form of a Scion Boba Fett. I think the Boba Fett that we just got is not our final form of Boba Fett. But with that in mind, with that question burning deep within us, I have to just speculate as to which characters are still coming. Right? Which characters are we going to see from the Book of Boba Fett? And I will say, if you haven't seen episode 2, I'll leave all the spoilery characters towards the end. But let's look at, first and foremost, what we're going to get. Ladies and gentlemen, we need more Tuscans. I mean, I don't think that's a surprise to anybody. Not only do we need more Tuscans, we're going to get more Tuscans, right? First off, the Tuscans we do have gonna get a rework. I'm not saying it's gonna be this week or next week or within the next month, but it's probably gonna be with this week, next week, or within the next month. Totally my thoughts. Now, part of the reason why I say that is we already need a Tuscan to unlock Lord Vader. Now, how amazing would it be if what we see once, Boba Fett, Scion of Django, is unlocked and the Tuscans start developing more power, the Tuscans get their rework, or whatever Tuscans are unlocked for next, what if he gets like a little tag? Just like in the past, what they've done is they've released a character and they've held off giving us all of the information about him. Like there's a rework or an additional bit of information just being withheld until something happens. And then they give that character an update, right? Even though it's just barely launched, they've done that in the past. I think they will do it again. Now, obviously the Tuscans need a rework because they need some help. But these characters aren't the only Tuscans we're going to get. I think we're going to get that ninja Tuscan, right? The lady Tuscan who is going around doing all the flips. She's the one teaching, Boba Fett to hold the gaffy stick and kind of just being a general bad A. That's the Tuscan I think that we're going to get next. Now, will she come in a marquee character event? I think so, right? Now, I also think that we're going to get the Tuscan Chief. But I don't think that we're going to get the Tuscan Chief until we actually see him do something. So far in all the flashbacks, he's just kind of like kicking it. He's drinking his pumpkin juice and hanging out, right? I mean, we know that he's a general bad A because he's able to kick it and able to hang out because, that I assume that ninja person, if, she could actually defeat the chief, why wouldn't she? Right? Now, having said that, I also think that it's possible that we're going to get a Tuscan who can control a Massive. Now, the Massive is the Tuscan doggy, right? The one with the weird spikes and stuff. Now, if we don't get a Tuscan who can control the Massive, kind of like a Tuscan Wrangler or something like that, I think that we'll get them separately, like a new Tuscan and a Massive, right? I would love to see them introduce another Wampa-style character in the game because, let's face it, like, it's cool to have the Wampa. Like, I love the Wampa. He's great, right? But he's a beast. I would love to have this game have more characters that are like the bestiaries, right? Have a Wampa and eventually like a Minoc or I don't know, something of that sort. But I think very possible that we could get either a Tuscan with a Massive or just a Tuscan and a Massive. I think that would make a ton of sense. Now, keeping that in mind, I think it's very possible we could get the Goro Sand Monster, right? That was introduced in episode 1, I believe. I think that would be dope. Again, keeping in keeping in context with the idea of the whole Wampa and other bestiary characters, I think that'd be dope. An attacking character, it would just, I think it'd be awesome. I don't know. Now, moving on, this is less speculation and more of the confidence in me that we are absolutely going to get a Jabba the Hutt Galactic Legend. Now, will it come in April, May? I don't know, because that is when I think that we'll get information about this. I think all of these characters are leading up to a Galactic Legend, and I think that Galactic Legend is going to be Jabba the Hutt, right? I've said this before, it's no secret. Boba Fett lives in the shadow of his former employer, right? And it would make sense because Jabba is a freaking legend. He is boss. He is amazing. Now, will it be him? I don't know. I think that it will. I absolutely think that that's who we're going to get. Now, I gotta say, one of the last characters that I am most excited for, the character that I think that we're going to be getting a ton of stuff around, and it all comes down to bounty hunters, right? Boba Fett, Scion of Django, Aura Singh, Bosk, like these are all great characters. Cad Bane, we could see a Cad Bane rework. Dengar, we could see a Dengar rework, or even just an older Dengar. Very possible. Lots of cool possibilities here. What I'm thinking, though, and this is where that if you haven't seen episode 2 yet, stop the video, go watch it, then finish the video later. But I think we are going to be getting Black Kyrgyzstan, the bounty hunter gladiatorial Wookiee bad that just walks into the Book of Boba Fett like he doesn't have a care in the world, and he looks amazing. Could we see him? I think we could. I think we should. I mean, he's amazing. He's such a powerful character. He almost murdered Chewbacca. I mean, it makes sense that we get that character in this game. Now, what will he look like? We haven't seen him in action as far as the show goes. But you better believe we're going to see that Wookiee fight. And when we do, we're likely to get him into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. What do you guys think about this? Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you think we're going to see other Hutts? I am almost confident, guys, that Black Kyrgyzstan is coming. Jabba the Hutt is coming. I'd be willing to bet an Omicron. Tuscan reworks on its way. Sand Monster Massive, I don't know. I mean, I think those are like the least plausible ones, but they're definitely ones that I think that we could see. What do you think is coming? Like, this show is reintroducing so much. I think this year, not only will it be a year of great ships, because I'm still holding to that, I think this year is going to be the year of the bounty hunter, right? The year of the scoundrel. I think with everything that we're seeing, there's so much underworld focus that bounty hunters and scoundrels, get them up now, guys, because they are going to be very useful in the future. I think other stuff is coming too. I do. But I think we're going to see a lot of love for those two factions. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the section below. Like, subscribe, share. Check out the links in the section below to, support the channel. You can get some Going Nerdy swag, like the Dank Ferric t-shirt. You can also get a free trial for an Audible book. Audio 1 month free trial, 2 free books, totally up to you. Every time you subscribe, you do help the channel. This has been Thaddeus, my friends, and as always, smile and stay nerdy.